My response, I heard this before. I heard this. Tio said he was going to do a lot of things to me. He said he was going to knock me out. It sounds good, but Ryan Garcia got to understand one thing that's very important. I'm not Devin Haney. Mm-hmm. I'm not Devin Haney.
How are you different than Devin Haney?
With all due respect to Devin Haney, he got his game, but my game is at a higher level. My defense is way better. I could stand there in front of guys and defend myself. And I don't think Devin Haney has the type of defense I got that.
I totally agree with you on that.
Everything got to work well in the business. Everything got to make sense. Yeah. Because before the fight, I heard them saying they'll fight me at 144, and then after the fight, I'm here at 147. And I'm not going up to 147 no time soon. 147 will, like I just told you, I think that will be my last weight class.
Shakur Stevenson is taking a firm stance, publicly shutting down potential negotiations with Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, and Ryan Garcia, claiming there's hesitation on their side and making it clear he won't agree to unfavorable terms just to make the fights happen.
Gervonta Davis scared?
Hey man, like I said, I don't speak on that dude.
Is Ryan Garcia scared?
He been saying my name lately. Let's see if he really stick with it.
Is Devin Haney scared?
We'll see.
Gervonta Davis didn't fight Shakur Stevenson. How come these cats? Do you find? I mean, how do you answer that question for those of us who look at you and say, where are these fights at? How come they're not fighting it?
My answer to that question is, I had a lot of personal experience with these guys, and these guys done seen me in the gym, and they done been in the ring with me before, so they know how good I am. And when they know that I'm that good, it's hard to get them to sign a contract to say, I want to fight that guy, because you see what happened with Tio. Like, Tio got in there, got embarrassed, and now the world is turning their back on him, but they should commend him because of the fact that he put it all on the line.
For years, fans have talked about a blockbuster clash between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson, but the fight still hasn't materialized. Now Stevenson is pushing back, saying he's familiar with Tank's power from past encounters and believes hesitation, even fear, is what's keeping the bout from happening.
I believe him because I don't even think he was asked about me. I think you're probably right though, but I think he
thought he was. I was trying to think about it.
I think he been saying my name the whole week. Like, he kept like, I want to fight Shakur. I want to fight Shakur. He wasn't saying nobody else's name like he was saying my name. So, to me, I think he's serious. I think he do want to fight. But I just think that everything got to work well in the business. Everything got to make sense. Yeah. Because before the fight, I heard them saying they'll fight me at 144. And then after the fight, I'm here at 147. And I'm not going up to 147 no time soon. 147 will, like I just told you, I think that will be my last weight class that I'm in. I don't think that at 28 years old right now, I'm just going up.
As attention builds around Shakur Stevenson's next move, he's made it clear he won't bend to the terms of Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, or Gervonta Davis, accusing them of constantly shifting conditions to suit themselves. Stevenson insists any fight will happen on fair ground and on his terms, signaling he's done negotiating from a position of compromise.
See, I don't see neither happening at 147 pounds unless it's under the rehydration rules that I said. So, if not, I don't see that happening right now. Now, in the future, as I grow more and get more settled, maybe so. But as of right now, nah, I don't see it happening at that weight class. Now, Ryan Garcia, he said 144. If he's willing to do that, I'm willing to make the fight happen. But Ryan sounds more realistic, because he's being he's ready.
The spotlight shifts from Gervonta Davis to Ryan Garcia. Following Garcia's win over Mario Barrios, Shakur Stevenson has made his stance clear. Any potential fight must take place at 140 pounds, the division is targeting. He's questioning Garcia's seriousness and insisting he won't accept conditions outside that weight, making it clear he's only interested if it happens on his terms.
Which shutout was better? The Shakur Stevenson shutout over Teofimo Lopez or the Ryan Garcia shutout over Mario Barrios?
Well, Ryan's was more spectacular because he dropped him and hurt him multiple times, but Shakur's came against a higher level opponent.
Yeah.
You know? There you go. And to be honest with you, and it's no shot at Shakur, but I honestly don't feel as though he did anything special in that fight. I feel as though all he did was controlled the distance and range, and he won the fight with a jab.
I don't give a damn what
He did it. So
I disagree with that.
So listen
to me. Listen.
He threw no body shots.
No, he didn't.
Hooks,
No, he didn't.
No nothing. He won that fight.
I disabled you from doing any and everything that you might be able to do.
That's true.
To force me to do anything. That's
true.
sexy.
Not just with a jab though.
It's
sexy when you start mixing that shit in.
Yeah, that's true.
He did it with just
A heated debate has sparked over who impressed more, Shakur Stevenson in his performance against Teofimo Lopez, or Ryan Garcia in his win over Mario Barrios. In a discussion with Sean Porter, Gary Russell Jr. offered a surprising opinion, saying that even though Stevenson was dominant, stopping Lopez mostly behind a jab without heavy body work didn't make it extraordinary in his eyes, a take Porter openly pushed back against.
initial thoughts was, even if they fought again, I felt like Ryan would beat him again. That was my initial thoughts. Ryan, he didn't respect Devin's pop, his power, or none of that. He didn't respect that. Ryan had the ability to hurt him. I believe, just like what you mentioned with Shakur, Ryan won't respect Shakur's power. And he does have the ability to hurt Shakur. The difference is, I think Shakur...
Can he hit him?
That's going to be the issue. How you attack and when you attack. That's
Want it to be. You know who I want. He's right there. Shakur Stevenson. Let's go. The thing is, like, you got to have some type of punching power to get me off you, because it'll be a different style, and I'm not going to hit him light. Nah. Every time I'm putting it on him, you know?
He's a money guy.
Yes,
the
he
reason
is.
he's a money guy is because he got more than 10 million social media followers. And when the money guy is like, I want that smoke with everyone.
Very impressive.
What you get is the Sugar Ray Leonard era, where everyone got the fights because everyone wanted to fight him. Ryan Garcia, I credit him partly with ushering in this era, or maybe helping Turkey Al-Sheikh usher in the era, where people are fighting each other.
Right.
He was the one who made that Tank Davis fight happen when Tank wasn't fighting anybody. He was the one who said, let's make a big event. And he lost it, but that's what happens when you fight the best.
Riding high on Ryan Garcia, Gary Russell Jr. gave a blunt assessment of the division, saying that if a rematch with Devin Haney happens, Garcia would hurt him again and wouldn't hold back. Russell added that the same mindset would apply against Shakur Stevenson, arguing that regardless of Stevenson's skill or defense, Garcia would press forward with full power and bad intentions.
Because of his discipline, because he showed against Teofimo that he can stay very disciplined all night, and he's the type of guy, he don't really do a lot of crazy stuff in his life normally, so it's like discipline is a thing that is not only exercised inside the ring, it's exercised also outside the ring. And as we see, sometimes Gervonta has problems with discipline, but we have never seen Shakur have problems with discipline. We've seen him be more disciplined at the right times than we've seen him not have discipline. So with the fight being like it is right now, I would lean towards Shakur because of his discipline, but don't get it twisted. If somebody could beat him, Tank Davis will be that person because of his intentions.
As Ryan Garcia voices strong interest in fighting Shakur Stevenson, Max Kellerman has praised Garcia's willingness to chase big moments, even comparing the excitement he brings to the flair of Sugar Ray Leonard's era. Kellerman credited Garcia for calling out and facing Gervonta Davis when others hesitated, framing him as a bold, high-profile fighter unafraid to test himself against elite competition.
Tank is disciplined against his mind all right. Tank's a problem for anybody. Tank can fight better than most people think he can. It's just that sometimes his outside antics get the better of him, and it make people think less of him, but don't underestimate Tank Davis. If Tank is motivated and ready to fight, Tank is a problem.
Roy Jones Jr. favors Shakur Stevenson over Gervonta Davis due to skill and discipline, but warns that Tank's power could change the fight with one punch.
How do you think the fight would go with Ryan and Shakur?
Interesting. Shakur's talented, technical. I think Ryan's probably faster, bro. And look, man, I could take that back. Maybe they're probably the same when it comes to fast. But I know Ryan has a lot more power. Ryan hits a lot harder than Shakur. So right there, any punch.
Devin Haney all over again?
Could be. Never know. I don't know, but you can count Shakur because Shakur's talented. That's talented. But it's still...
Discussing the matchup, Roy Jones Jr. highlighted how dangerous Gervonta Davis can be at his best, stressing that focus and discipline would make him a major threat to anyone. Although Jones leans slightly towards Shakur Stevenson because of his skill and technical edge, he warns that Davis' power and potential to surprise could instantly change the fight and make it highly unpredictable.
If were to fight him and it became concrete, what would he need to do to win that fight?
Just press and try to win by knockout. Because I don't think he'll win a decision, but try to win by knockout. And he has the power to knock him out.
What do you think Shakur needs to do if he had a chance?
Just fight the way he fights, smart. Keep him on the outside. Just use a long jab and counter punch and speed. Don't try to get in there and exchange, because if he tries to exchange, he'll get hurt and get knocked out.
If you could pick who wins that fight, who wins that fight? If you had to choose.
I can't go against Ryan anymore, so I'll pick Ryan. Plus, he's from Southern California.
Shakur gonna outbox him so easy. Me and Shakur, we the two best in boxing. We just gonna keep showing that.
What about you and Ryan at some point?
Me and Ryan at some point? Shakur gonna handle that first, and I'm gonna come back.
Shakur Stevenson has criticized Ryan Garcia over alleged steroid concerns while insisting any potential fight must happen at 140 pounds and on his terms. Garcia has denied the accusations, saying he's been tested and is clean. But Stevenson remains firm that if the matchup materializes, it will be under his conditions.